And welcome to Good News. So, what's been happening? I'll tell you what, Bill Turnbull knows how to make a woman feel good.
I'm so old.
I know.
It gets worse. I think he's going to kill her.
I'm getting the gloves on.
I'm a bit alarmed.
Nick Owen wins my award for most animated eyebrows of the week.
The hip-hop crews have been perfecting their routines ahead of the breaking convention.
Over on BBC Breakfast, Giles Corrin described his oral sex technique. Here's a tip. If you're going to pose as a superhero, make sure there's not a kid behind you.
Katie Fawcett is at a school in Hull. Morning to you, Gethin. Where's your costume?
So, what's been happening? Well, Jesus Christ, it's been hot.
Scorching temperatures.
Slap on that sunscreen.
Wall-to-wall sunshine.
82 Fahrenheit.
A scorcher.
It's barbecue weather and it's very dangerous.
I love it when it's hot. Do you know what I love most? The reaction of British men. I don't need sun cream. Bring it on! 4 hours later, Sandra! Can you help me? I look like a pork scratching. I think one of the lads has put something on me bag. So, how did the BBC convey the heat? Did they show kids swimming? Sunbathers in the park? No, they showed this.
But for most, the sunshine has been welcomed.
A lion licking a lolly. I've watched many wildlife documentaries. I've never once seen a lion with a calippo.
What's wrong with you? Ice cream headache.
Mind you, if they get a taste for lollies, it's really going to change nature shows.
Here we see the mighty lion, basking in the Serengeti sun.
My favourite thing to do in the sun, get down the beach. Sometimes you see stuff that makes you go, damn. Sometimes you see stuff that makes you go, no. And sometimes you see things that just make you go, what? What else? Well, it was the Eurovision this week. Britain's entrant was Engelbert Humperdinck. This guy had high hopes.
Well, he's my neighbour. He lives just up the lane from me. I taught him all he knows, and he was fantastic. Come on in! Come on! You're going to win. You're going to win, man. Come on!
And how did he get on?
Veteran crooner Engelbert Humperdinck came second from last.
Such a weird name, isn't it? Engelbert Humperdinck. Sounds like something Harry Potter shouts when he comes. Sorry, Hermione, I've humperdinked all over your broom. As ever with the Eurovision, there were some quality nutters. Lithuania's song was called Love is Blind. So, what did the singer put on his face so we could understand his complex lyrics?
Love is blind.
If he does that for Love is Blind, it's a good job he wasn't singing Sex on Fire. Ah! I burned my humperdinck! It gets weirder. Macedonia appeared to be obsessed with this lady.
Kay Burley.
You think I'm joking? Listen to this. She likes Kay Burley. I like Bill Turnbull.
He's so old.
I know.
Jedward caused a stir by jumping in a fountain. Jedward. That water was powerful stuff. Look what it did to them.
Whatever way.
My favourite contestants were definitely these ladies.
One of the most popular acts of the evening were the group nicknamed the Russian Grannies.
They had a combined age of 484. Between you and me, I think someone spiked their Horlicks. That came second. They're not even singing, they're just making biscuits in a race. Mind you, the old lady in the middle is brilliant. She doesn't want to go on tour. Check out the reason why.
If I'm away, who's going to milk the cow?
In sporting news, it's getting closer.
It's only 60 days to go until the Olympics.
One of the big talking points is, of course, the opening ceremony. In Beijing, they have this. So what are we going to have?
London's will involve school children, NHS nurses, some fake rain, a nod to British pop culture and a giant bell.
Nurses, rain and a giant bell? That's not an opening ceremony, that sounds like one of my brother's pornos. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Here's what the opening ceremony should be. We simply pump this man full of acid and watch him. That! Look at him! That's an opening ceremony we'd all watch. Right, Lamb? Yeah. Amazing scenes at the Olympic Stadium. Boris Johnson is off his tits. He's just eaten the Olympic bell. What's that he's saying, John? What's that? Engelbert Humphrey. Oh, no! Oh, it's gone everywhere, Boris! Whatever the opening ceremony is, I can't wait. I've got tickets for the gymnastics. I'm not interested in pirouettes. I'm going for moments like this. Let's be honest, there's something truly magical about a cock-up. But if there are any athletes watching, remember, if you do make a mistake, it's all about the recovery. Elsewhere, sad news about a TV legend. To explain the story, it's Kebali.
The inventor of the zapper, the doofer, the turner-overer, or more correctly, the television remote control, has died at the age of 96.
Apparently they're going to bury him down the back of the sofa. I heard the doctors tried to resuscitate him by taking his batteries out, blowing on them, and putting them back in. I shouldn't take the piss, the guy's a legend. Thanks to him, I could switch off shit like this.
Shut up.
I'll tell you what is strange about the TV remote, though. Everyone has a different name for it. My mum has got the weirdest. Do you know what my mum calls it? The dong. Now, we're all used to it, so it doesn't bother us, but when we've got a guest round, it is hilarious. My mate Steve came round recently. You should have seen the look of fear in his eyes when my mum went, "Here, Steve, give me the dong." Mind you, you should have seen the look of fear on her face when he did. Next up, meet the world's oldest gamer. She's incredible.
I am Kit Connell, and I am just 100 years old, and I don't feel a day over 80. I try to keep my brain active by playing on my Nintendo.
Yeah, she's great, isn't she? Yes, well done. Let's do a round of applause. It's amazing. It gets lovelier. They covered this story in The Sun. Check out the first post on their message boards.
Does she want to play FIFA with me?
How lovely is that? Would it be great if she wrote that?
No, thanks, love. I'm a Pro Evo girl. FIFA is for dicks.
She's great. She's the only person who can play Call of Duty and go, "Oh,
I remember that. See that building? That's where I met your granddad. Oh, he had a lovely humperdinck.
It makes you think, though, if pensioners are playing computer games, we should design one just for them.
Take that! Eat shit and die!
Grand Theft Auto.
From one badass to another, check out this brilliant headline. A 22-year-old car thief was stopped in his tracks by a 64-year-old granny holding a gun.
What is that? You picked the wrong Nissan Micra, shitty! I'm so tough, workers chew me.
It's amazing, isn't it? You see so many stories about grannies fighting crime. Makes you think, maybe the police should start employing them.
I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, really? Bring out the enforcer.
I understand you won't confess.
Jog on, Grandma.
Who are you calling Grandma?
I did it! Nice work, enforcer.
Fuck you.
What else? Well, huge news for ladies.
It's been the topic of both heartfelt and heated conversations, the so-called G-spot. Dr. Adam Ostrozensky, a Florida gynecologist, claims it's real and that he's found it.
So someone else has found it too. The female G-spot, which promises orgasm upon orgasm, has been discovered by a doctor in Florida. Basically, if you don't know, it's the orgasm equivalent of Pringles. Once you pop, you cannot stop. But before you get excited, ladies, look where he found it. It's on an 83-year-old Gran who happens to be dead. What the fuck is wrong with that doctor? She's dead, she's not a wrinkly sex doll. I mean, who looks for the G-spot on an 83-year-old woman?
I'm getting the gloves on.
I'll tell you what, though, that woman's funeral is going to be fantastic. I can't believe she's gone. Over to Japan and a bloke with a very strange hobby.
In the suburbs of Tokyo, those who don't believe man evolved from apes might find the proof they need. His name is Kenichi Ito, a man so obsessed with monkeys he's mastered their running style.
He pretends to be a monkey. Let's hope he doesn't drink like them. If any of you are thinking about learning to run like an ape, here's a tip. Don't practice in the woods.
I went in the mountains for about a month on a kind of four-legged training camp. But on the first day, a hunter mistook me for a wild boar, and he tried to shoot me.
It's probably his dad. Why can't you get a proper job? Your sister's a lawyer, you're pretending to be a gibbon. It isn't just monkeys, look what else this lunatic does.
When he's not monkeying around, he practices the running style of other four-legged creatures.
In fairness, we've all pretended to be a dog.
No! I don't know about you, but I'd say that's the best sketch I've ever done. Right, Lan? Yeah! Some great crime stories in the news. Have you seen the way they're trying to protect shops in Nottingham?
A number of stores have seen break-ins, but intruders now have something new to fear.
So what are they using? Lasers? Armed guards? Oh, no.
If someone was to break into this property here, then the fog would come out of it and it would fill the room full of fog.
The fucking fog machine! Behold its mighty power!
This is what intruders would face.
No. It's so misty. Quick, before they release the drizzle!
I'll tell you what, this is going to change police lineups. Just take your time.
It was him! The one in the middle!
From fog to filth, a policeman in America has been touching himself on the job.
He was supposed to be supervising other officers in the field, but our 4 on Your Side team has obtained some video that shows a Santa Fe police sergeant sitting in his vehicle having a very graphic sexual conversation with himself.
Well, that is the poshest description of a wank ever. What are you doing? Mother, please, I'm having a sexual conversation with myself. Watch out, I'm about to punctuate. Ah! Semicolon. It's just great, this story. This pervy policeman left his radio on so all the other coppers back at the station heard this.
First you hear moans, then the unmistakable sound of a zipper.
Busted! I bet they destroyed it. All right, Dave, heard you got your truncheon out. Fuck off! It gets worse. Apparently, he was watching porn on his phone. And judging by this recording, he was clearly enjoying it.
Here is a sample of what he is saying.
Oh, you're a big, beautiful breast, baby.
I'll tell you what, the woman he was watching was livid.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Now, from one insane crime story to another, if you think you get a bit angry when you're driving, you have got nothing on this.
It can be a real struggle to find parking in San Francisco, but police tonight say one driver bit another over a particular spot.
She bit a woman over a parking space. Ain't nobody got time for that. It gets better. This has to be the greatest reaction ever to being bitten.
I don't know, why would she bite me? I wouldn't understand why anybody would bite anyone, unless you were hungry.
Let's go for my special mystery guest. It's a treat. The production team found me someone special interview, and I have to find out who it is. So, please welcome my special mystery guest! Are you that really cool cartoon mouse?
No clues.
Oh, wow. How deep is your voice from nowhere?
And I'm not Mexican. But I have been to Mexico.
Well, clearly. OK, so you've been to Mexico, and it's got Mexico 86. As a football fan, it suggests you're a footballer. Are you a footballer?
I like to play safe. That's the clue.
You like to play safe? Oh, my God. I know you are. You're Peter Shilton.
That's right.
Hey! So, am I right in saying you're the most capped England player? Is that right?
Yeah, most capped England player.
How many was it?
125 caps.
125 caps.
Played in 3 World Cups, and I think we've got a bit of a VT to show just before some pounces. nice of you.
Is it true that when you were young, this is because I'm a bit of a football nerd, is it true that you used to hang yourself from the banisters to stretch your arms?
Unfortunately, it was true, yeah.
Is that because you weren't tall enough to be a normal...
Yeah, that's right. I was, as a youngster, very young, sort of the age of 10, I wanted to always be a goalkeeper. I wasn't growing.
Yeah.
So I tried to do as much as I could. And one day, I actually hung from the banisters at home, and my mother pulled on my ankles.
That is unbelievable. So hang on, because what I assumed, I've got this image of you hanging there like that and your mum coming over and going, Peter, what are you doing? I love the fact that your mum went, good idea. And then,
she always did what I told her.
It's a good job you weren't a porn star. Imagine if your mum had caught you then. Paul. So please tell me we're going to do some penalties.
We are going to do some penalties, but it's going to be slightly different because I've actually injured my shoulder, so I can't dive around at the moment.
Right.
So you're going to go in goal, and I've heard that you're a very good goalkeeper because obviously we've got the name and the number 1.
Let's do this.
First thing about goalkeeping is you've got to get your weight right. So what we want is to bend the knees, get the shoulders forward, get the hands together. That's it. Get the knees like that. Not, that's it. That's it. Good head forward. That's it. Yeah. If you've got a penalty to take, you can walk out to them like this, and you can look them in the eyes and say, "What lovely eyes you've got."
Okay. Can it be any sexual turn on, or does it have to be the eyes?
It's entirely up to you, yeah.
Nice dick, mate. Let's do this. Oh.
You haven't said how good my eyes look.
Your eyes are beautiful. Your thighs are great. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, quality. Thanks, man. Right. Now, you're not allowed to go in goal, are you?
I'm not allowed because of my shoulder. No.
But can I bring all my friends to play? God, that made me sound like I was 7. But please, let me bring my friends out. They'll be loving this. Stevie Carl, come out, my friends! My friends! My glorious friends! Stevie, get in goal.
Try and get in the middle if you can. Just
Spot on.
It always helps.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Play the game, Pete. We'll play the game we've been playing in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Right, come, fellas. Carl, you're in. Now, the aim, you've got to hit someone's ass. Peter Shilton! And my friend Steve Williams! I'm coming! Have you seen the latest subject kids are being taught in school?
Hands flat like this, onto the person's back.
These Year 4s are learning a new subject. It's their first ever massage class.
8-year-old kids are learning to massage. How weird is that? Apparently it calms them down. The last thing kids need is help falling asleep. Also, what self-respecting 8-year-old boy is going to touch a girl? You want me to what? On a girl? That is so gay! I'm off to the boys' toilets to see who can wee the highest. But it wouldn't have calmed me down. If I touched a girl when I was 8, it would have freaked me right out. Mum! I touched Sarah! Now my winky's turned to stone! Look at it! Then again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe massage is a great idea. I mean, some kids really need to chill out. That isn't the oddest education story. Apparently the key to revision is sleeping. According to research, taking 40 winks in classroom helps boost exam results. If that's true, this lot haven't slept for weeks. These are all genuine exam answers. Give an example of an animal that cannot move. A dead cat. Miranda can't see anything when she looks down her microscope. Suggest why. She's blind. This is my favourite. This is incredible. Use the word benign in a sentence. I'm 8, but I will soon be 9. Here's the touching story about Dan Blake and the reason he's carrying the Olympic torch.
Dan and 4-year-old Joshua are paying close attention to the progress of the Olympic torch.
And that's what Daddy's going to wear, that outfit, what that man's wearing.
Wow.
Dan is one of the 8,000 people who will carry the Olympic flame because of his response to the cruelest thing which can happen to a young family. Nikki Blake was just 33 when she died. A misdiagnosed stomach pain after she gave birth to Joshua was actually pancreatic cancer. By the time it was diagnosed, it was too late. Dan has set up a charity called Nikki's Smile to help fund research.
Breast cancer, lung cancer, prostate, testicular, they've all had phenomenal improvements in survival rates over the last 10, 20 years, and that can be put down to one thing: investment in research.
In its first year, they've already raised £250,000, which is why Dan has been nominated to carry the Olympic torch.
What do you think Nikki would make of it all? I mean, I think she'd be very proud. The only reason, the sole reason I'm carrying it is for her. It being a flame, being a light, you know, an eternal light for her. I think she'd be very proud.
Pretty awesome. Thanks very much for watching Good News. Good night, my friends.